Today on our 2012 Chevrolet Tahoe, you're going to be taking a look at, and I'm going to show you how to install the Curt Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13161. This is what our hitch looks like when it's installed. Cross tube is visible, however it has a nice round tube design so it fits with the contour of the vehicle. It's also going to have a black powder coat finish so it's going to resist corrosion and rust. It's going to be a Class 3, it's going to be 2" by 2". It's going to have a nice reinforced collar to give you a little extra stability on your receiver tube, however it's not going to change the weight capacity. It has a nice plate style safety chain loop or safety chain rings, gives you plenty of room for different size safety chain hooks. And it's going to use a standard 5/8" hitch pin and clip. Now the hitch pin and clip does not come with the hitch, however you can find one on our website using part number PC3. We're going to have a 600-pound max tongue weight, which is a downward pressure on the inside of the receiver tube. You're going to have a 6,000-pound max trailer weight, which is a trailer plus a load included. I do recommend checking your owner's manual to make sure your vehicle can withstand that amount of weight. You're going to want to pick the lowest number between the vehicle and the hitch. As far as the installation goes, there's only 6 bolts you have to put in. However, the 6 bolts that you have to take out can be a little bit difficult to get out, so just make sure you take your time so you don't break one off. I do recommend getting an extra set of hands to help lift the hitch into place until you get 1 bolt in on each side. Now let's give you a few measurements to help you when deciding on any hitch mount accessories you may need, such as a bike rack, ball mount, or cargo carrier. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the outermost part of the bumper will be about 2.5 inches. From the ground to the top innermost part of the receiver tube will be about 13 inches. Now let's show you how to get this installed. First thing we need to do to start our installation is we're going to have 3 factory bolts on each frame rail that we need to remove. We'll use a 13/16 socket to remove them. What I'm going to suggest is that if you're going to be using power tools, you first use a regular socket wrench to loosen these, because what happens is these bolts will heat up. You don't want one of them to break off in the weld nut. Now if you have trouble getting them out, like I'm having now, if you take some lubricant, there should be some holes along your frame rail. You should be able to spray and get it on the threads of the bolt. Maybe help loosen them up a little bit. Once you have your bolts removed, take some lubricant, spray it up in the holes, then take a nylon brush or a tube brush and clean out those threads real good. In your kit, you're going to get 6 hex bolts and 6 conical tooth washers. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the teeth of the washer are facing up toward the hitch, away from the head of the bolt. So now with an extra set of hands, we'll get our hitch into place. We'll install 1 bolt on each side to hold our hitch up while we install the rest of our hardware. Now we'll take a 7/8" socket and tighten all of our hardware. Now we'll torque all of our hardware to specifications and the instructions. You want to repeat that with all remaining hardware. That'll do it for a look at and installation on the Curt Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13161 on our 2012 Chevrolet.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.